What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Bay Area Boys, where we talk all things Bay Area.
With the boys.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Doing good.
Took us a little while to get here.
It did. It did
This is like a
indeed.
take two, the little fake take two.
A little fake too.
Like, I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I do.
We went through this, and then now we're having to act like we didn't go through this already.
I know. But you're on a time crunch because
Yeah.
it is your wife's birthday today. Do we got spiders just
falling from the ceiling.
What? Dude, your socks are infested with fleas. You got spiders coming from the ceiling, dude. What's
you
happening?
Can't just throw that in there because that wasn't on the record before.
Doesn't matter. It is now.
Damn, dude.
Boogie boogie over here, dude.
Yeah. No, yeah. We were passing out flyers yesterday.
Boogie man. Whoa.
That was good. That was really good.
Bugs coming out everywhere.
Yeah, dude. How do you get your feet infested with fleas from outside of a home?
So you say.
I didn't step inside of a home.
Okay. But you had to take socks and shoes off. Did
Not
you just
socks? It was so like they just kept going. I like kept hitting them off because I was like, all right, maybe I just stepped in something.
hitting them off?
And then it hit the point where I was like, I have to take my shoes off.
Did you just
on
torch?
the sidewalk.
Did you just torch the shoes?
No.
Oh well, then you still have
There's
fleas.
some great shoes.
Not anymore.
All right, so topic number 1, we're going over the Cybertruck coffee roasting company Moonwake, which is just in such great Bay Area fashion for someone to buy a Cybertruck and run a coffee shop or run a coffee stand out of it. So this is Moonwake Coffee Roasters. They were featured on NBC Bay Area, of course, because this is the most Bay Area thing anybody could possibly do. So pros and cons to it, right? You have a $150,000 Cybertruck, which you could easily open a coffee shop for that, but you have no overhead on the rent. What's crazy though is we're going back to what we were saying. It's the gimmick of it, right? Because if they would have just opened up a coffee stand or a food truck coffee stand, whatever you want to call it, it wouldn't have gotten nearly as much attention as the Cybertruck. But going back to their page, they're stating that there is realistically 3 reasons why it makes sense, because they have a 240 volt and a 40 amp. What is it called? What am I missing here?
Battery power source.
Battery, yeah. For them to be able to withstand their coffee setup.
You want to clip?
No. Go ahead and go to the page.
Okay.
It's pretty much, we know what the clip is.
Yeah.
So yeah, more power. Cybertruck has a 240 volt, 40 amp, which allows us to use a true commercial espresso machine. The Cybertruck can power the espresso machine for about 30 hours if they don't drive home. What else we got? Number 2. I feel like they're kind of fluffing the
numbers so they can get to 4.
There's really one reason, okay? they have enough power for it. But maintain open customer engagement. I mean, like, I don't know about you guys. When I see somebody at a coffee shop, they're not wanting to talk to me while they're opening or while they're making their coffee.
No.
They're in the zone. They're focused. So, like, and even the cashiers, they're just taking the order and they're, like, asking for the tip immediately.
Coming from a barista for one summer. Did you work at a coffee shop too? I thought you didn't. Okay. I did one summer when I was 13 years old. I hated it, by the way. I didn't want anyone to talk to me. Just let me. I was getting screamed at by people. If there wasn't enough foam on something, then it was not quite the right order. So yeah, no, I'm not trying to talk to people when I'm making coffee.
And they say no stinky smells or loud sounds. I think the smell of a coffee shop is what people love. Don't they?
What's stinky smells?
Yeah, I know, that's kind of a weird thing to say.
What loud sounds? You mean the espresso machine?
Yeah.
As it's going, like it's gonna be loud.
This one makes sense. Equipment workflow and flexibility. They've designed the truck platform to be modular, so we have flexibility to swap in and evaluate different types of equipment and workflows. That makes sense. You know, they're kind of like, hey, this isn't working too well, but why don't we try this one? You know, a little mix and match.
Moonwake Coffee. May I posit a 5th option that I think might be good? Mobility. How was that not mentioned in one of the reasons to have a
we can go to any farmer's market, any open air market, any event.
Anywhere. I feel like to me that's the biggest selling point.
I wonder how much it would cost for them to do an open house.
Oh. Okay.
A little luxury broker store, have the Cybertruck pull up.
Damn, what a move. I feel like that'd be really polarizing. It's a great idea, though.
Yeah.
But I feel like the mobility is because exactly things like that, right? Yeah. Where if you are a brick and mortar business, you need to get people to come to you.
Yeah.
When you are mobile, you can go anywhere the people are. for any event, for anything. Like that is one of the huge things for having a food truck, for having a mobile business. And the fact that it's a Cybertruck just makes this the most Bay Area thing you could possibly do.
So adding to that, it's only a matter of time before someone comes up with the taco, the cyber taco truck.
Oh, yes, dude.
Easy.
Yes.
Grill, put all the sauce, put all the salsas.
And you just have that flat grill in the back.
And then if someone's really got the skill where they're like throwing it in the air and like the meat's landing and like the salt, like with the dudes you've never seen that?
I've
like
never
the salsa
seen
where
that.
Like,
what?
You seen that?
No.
I will have to have some edge throw up a clip of that.
Have you seen it in person? I think is more what I'm asking.
No,
I've never seen that.
But I know it's here in the Bay Area.
Could you imagine coming out of a Giants game and someone's backed up a Cybertruck with like a griddle and they have like glizzies out there?
I would throw the bacon wrapped hot dogs on there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, those are the best thing. We've talked about this before, and I really think we should do it. We should have like the top 5 Bay Area foods in the Bay Area. Well, for another time.
It's got it's got to be like your affordable. And then like non-affordable, because like
sure,
yeah, for sure.
Well, like, no, it could be all over the map.
Okay,
because those outside stadium bacon wrapped hot dogs
are the best.
They're top 5,
and you can't ever recreate them.
Never.
There's something about that.
Never.
I don't know what
and
it is.
Dude, they're outside of stadiums. They're outside of like concerts and events. They're just
even just on a Friday night. They're out on like downtown Oakland.
It smells like the Bay Area when I smell those. Truly, like it's a top 5 Bay Area food for me for sure.
Cool,
100%.
Comment on the live before the next topic. Sean Fitzgibbons says, "What's up, guys? Not sure if you remember me from Video Blueprint, but keep up the content. You guys are crushing it."
What up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
we
man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you checking in, tuning in. You keep up the hard work.
Yeah, dude.
You keep up the
keep
good
doing
work.
your thing.
Matt, all you got was Panic at the Function with the
yes.
rock signs. That's it.
Is that your show coming up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What's the date of that? You want to throw that on there real quick?
I guess.
Plug the
plug
date.
Plug the show, July 13th. We're having a almost 20-year reunion show for the first like major band that I was in. Getting the band back together one night, just gonna have a good ass time. Tons of people are coming out. It's gonna be a very throwback show, but we're very excited about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
You guys are going?
It's the day after my birthday, so I'll try to make it. No,
Oh my god, are you gonna go?
Yeah, no one can make it, so I was hoping that like maybe we could like talk later about I could do like photos of the event, but I don't have to pay for a ticket to get in.
Just go and
That's
enjoy.
That's a good trade-off.
It is.
Dude.
Just go and enjoy.
I want concert photos, but no one will trust me to take their concert photos.
What's it called?
Press?
Yeah, press.
Yeah. Get a little press pass.
Yeah.
Hey, if that's what you want to do, bro, we'll get you in.
That'd be sick. Like
Yeah.
I could do like behind the scenes, backstage, candids and stuff like that for
For
y'all.
sure, dude. We'd love that.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Should we get into topic number 2?
Can I introduce you guys Tenacious D style?
To what?
Can I-
Bro, Roland, I don't know if you know this. Have we talked about this? This is something I have always wanted to do.
What, that intro?
Yes.
You gotta rent a
The band,
tuxedo.
yeah.
I hella nervous go up there, like, I have reading from the card.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
the band
But then
asked me to-
slowly build up and build up and build up.
Oh, I thought, okay. Are you talking about the TV show?
I'm just talking about in Tenacious. I know he does on the TV show too, but Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, the dude that
Yes.
comes up, he's like the best fucking band
Yes.
alive. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Have you seen it from the original TV show though?
I don't think so.
When he comes up there and it's just the MC of like the open mic night, and he walks out and he's like, the next band asked me to read this. And
Yes,
I'll just
yeah,
open and be like,
exactly.
please stay in the room if you want to cream your jeans.
Yeah.
Tenacious D. And he's just like, and it's every show is a different thing like that. I've always wanted that intro just to
Let
have
me
be
do
something
it.
ridiculous.
I'll do it if you guys are down with
All
it.
right, hell yeah, dude.
All right. Next topic. Kick it off.
Next topic. All right, this one's near dear to my heart.
Yes,
so thank you
a
for
lot of
letting
our
me
hearts.
thank you for letting me take this one.
Yeah.
So if you're a 90s kid, an 80s kid, honestly anything past the 80s,
More 90s.
but I'm an 80s kid.
Go on. My bad. Go right from the top. I shouldn't have interrupted.
It's fine. If you are a 90s kid, an 80s kid, basically a video game person, this next topic is going to be in your wheelhouse. So Nintendo is opening a new store at Union Square, San Francisco. It is scheduled to open up in 2025. nearly 10,000 square feet spanning 2 floors. So this is a new store coming to Union Square, which is kind of wild.
This is super wild because everything has been not everything, I'm being dramatic, but a lot has been leaving Union Square.
A ton.
And there's only 2 other stores. 3 stores. One in New York, which opened in 2001. Originally, that was the Pokemon Center. One in Japan and one in Tokyo. Oh, Osaka, Tokyo, and Kyoto. So 4 stores total. 3 in Japan, 1 in New York. So this is only the second location in all of the United States, which is awesome for San Francisco because we don't have a lot of cool shit like this. I do wish that there was like straight up Mario Kart, like in-person Mario Kart at this one, but maybe if it's popular enough, maybe they'll throw that in there.
I mean, that'd be sweet. But
Yeah.
it seems like it's going to be a big tourist attraction. It's going to be a wide range of merchandise, including exclusive items, interactive gaming stations featuring current and popular Nintendo titles.
Yes. I'm going to have a time here, dude.
What's your favorite Nintendo game? Nintendo.
I got to say Star Fox is pretty up there.
Great choice.
But Conker's Bad Fur Day is a one that's not a lot of people know about.
Okay, now, did you play it when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Did your mom get it for you?
Yeah.
Did she know it was like
Probably not.
R-rated, basically?
But the best thing was having friends over because that 4-player is the best. That's the best multiplayer on Earth for Nintendo. Other than GoldenEye.
Okay, thank
GoldenEye's
you.
up there. My bad.
The
I'm
D-Day,
forgetting
the
GoldenEye.
D-Day map on Conker's Bad Fur Day, and you get to choose your
Dude.
bro, is the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. Like honestly, that's probably number 1. GoldenEye number 2. Star Fox number 3. What am I missing? I mean, Mario Kart's great. Super Smash Brothers. I'm totally forgetting Super Smash Brothers. This is another one that was just so good.
Yep. Honestly, Roland, that's a good top 5.
Thank you.
That is a very respectable top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of people, of course, businesses have been leaving, but that's going to draw some people back into Union Square, and I think a lot of people are going to show up for that because there's many people like us, like the 3 of us, that have just grew up just loving that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, do you think San Francisco as a city has hit rock bottom at this point?
No.
You don't think so? You think it can get worse?
I think if this is the rock bottom, it's not that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
I think here's the thing in general. Retail is suffering,
Yes.
right? So people like to think it's a San Francisco thing, but it's really just retail as a whole. You see other malls closing down, not just San Francisco, right? So I think it's the perfect storm, but I think it's just an adjustment within like how the scope of life itself.
Yeah.
That's being like, of course, because the media is going to love to eat that shit up, right? So that's my take on it.
I guess rock bottom might not be the best term. I
Yeah.
more mean, do you think San Francisco has hit their floor and is now
No.
going to start coming back up? You
I
think
would
it can get worse?
I don't. I think this is probably the worst it gets because I think if
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Has
yeah.
it has hit its floor
I think
of
just rock bottom's a tough one for me to like. Man, is it really rock bottom?
That's why I just changed the verbiage for you.
Okay.
I'm saying
yes.
is, do you think it's on the come up now? It hasn't gone through the worst it's going to be, and now it's starting to have an upswing.
I have to get back to you on that one.
Okay.
I'll have to get back to you on that one because I don't know, dude. I just feel like it's kind of plateaued. I think it's like people have like took it for what it is, and I think if it hit its rock bottom, it would be like housing prices like all time low. Like people are just like getting the hell out.
Okay.
Of there. So yeah, maybe this is the worst it gets. And
Yes.
I don't know if it's up from here though. Is what I mean. Do you get what I mean by that?
Okay,
Like, I don't know
okay.
if it's gonna be like, oh, it's back, it's coming.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, but I think, I mean, a major company like Nintendo putting a storefront has to have some sort of a positive.
Well, I think it's just because
The
that is
opportunities
the
there?
epicenter, right?
Yeah.
Of where people live, where people are. It's like they couldn't throw that thing in. You know, they're not going to want to throw it in Oakland,
Yeah.
right? It's the most.
It's like one of the biggest tourist areas
Exactly.
in San Francisco.
Exactly.
There's a ton of foot
Yeah.
traffic there.
Yeah.
There, Pier 39,
and
obviously
then
you
there's
can go
like
there.
everything else has been there. So this is that new shiny object that's gonna.
I like it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, especially since, and the article touches on it about how Macy's, their flagship, is leaving that area as well. Man, that has been such a mainstay for San Francisco.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to the fair that was on top of Macy's
No.
during Christmas? I have so many memories of my dad taking me there when we were kids. They had a rooftop fair at Macy's, and it was something we did every single year. They stopped doing that a long time ago.
Yeah,
but
got too wild.
the fact, yeah, dude, it was fucking party up there, man. So if Macy's is gone, does that mean Cheesecake Factory's gone then too?
I don't know. Cheesecake Factory's been holding on by a freaking string of hair, dude. Cheesecake Factory's been like, I don't know how they do it. I used to really like Cheesecake Factory, and it's like Sam and I have tried to go there, and like we go there, and it's just like it just ain't it.
It's not. Christy and I went there a couple weeks ago, out of pure nostalgia.
Exactly.
It was the place that we would always go.
Yeah.
To just go somewhere nicer. But, our tastes have changed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Our quality of life has changed. We're not trying to go.
But it's nice to go to those places sometimes where there's just that wide variety of menu. Like,
but what
the hell do I get?
I get the same thing every single time. It's like a Parmesan crusted chicken with a white sauce. It's actually pretty good. But I don't stray from that because I know it's the one thing that I really like there. It's good. It's good.
All right. We had someone weigh in on that. San Francisco, before we go to the next topic. Barry _PL510. I don't know if you know who that is. Says it
definitely. My bad. We appreciate you. Whether this comment's going to be negative or positive, we appreciate you.
It definitely hasn't hit rock bottom yet. Yeah. Unfortunately, the homeless and lawlessness of the Bay Area is trending in that direction. I give it 2 more years.
2 more years before it goes down even more. Hey, I don't know.
To be seen. To be determined.
To be honest with you, you'll probably catch me in San Francisco about maybe 6 times a year. So
usually I go there for like an event of some kind.
Some food.
Yeah,
a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I don't go to hang there. For me it's far. Like that's a trip for me to get out there just to like hang.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make. There are closer, bigger cities that make more sense. I'll go to Oakland far before I go to San Francisco, just because it's the same kind of a vibe and it's a lot closer for me to get to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's hit number 2. If you live in West Oakland, we have a new food hall announcement. Prescott Market is a 12,000 square foot food hall. It's set to open in West Oakland in late 2024, specifically 1620 to 1640 18th Street in West Oakland. This is going to include Almanac Beer Company, which is a tap room opening this summer with indoor and outdoor seating. 7 more food and beverage options expected by the end of the year. Offerings will include a variety of food, drink, vendors, coffee, and beer.
Food halls are kind of becoming the thing in the Bay Area.
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't we all do this? Hopefully it's a little bit less rent for them and less overhead. And it gets so many more people there, right? Because it's like, that's what's so awesome too about it is if you're like, I want Indian and I want pizza, you don't all have to agree on the same thing.
Yeah, well, the one in Emeryville thrives. I mean, that's such a cool food hall. And then would you call the one in Martinez a food hall?
I would. It's just on a very small scale.
But it still is the same concept of like you have a bunch of different options in the same area. Okay.
Market, food hall. Yeah. I don't know what they'd like to be called, But this is great for West Oakland because West Oakland is kind of like a place that is scarce for restaurants. And they're going to have a monthly night market. I just saw another.
I did too, dude. I watched it come down.
Monthly night market launching in June. So Prescott night markets. The dates are going to be June 6th, July 11th, August 15th, September 5th, and October 3rd. This is going to coincide with the Oakland Ballers home games at Raimondi Park, which that's going to be pretty cool. We should actually hit an Oakland Ballers game.
I would love that.
So Harvinder Singh envisions a farmer's market vibe and a permanent structure. That's pretty cool too. And he's aiming to create a communal space for shared experiences in West Oakland. We also have West Oakland Farmers Markets, which operates Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 18th and Peralta Streets, which I have a duplex coming on Peralta Street. So that's going to be pretty cool. I have to tell to plug that real quick.
How home value is just going to be going up.
Yeah.
Going to be going up.
Tell my client about that one. But yeah, I think I'm super excited with that. We'll have to hit that the second it opens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to do more boots on the ground type stuff with that.
Follow-ups, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Follow-ups, and I mean, especially if it's a food hall.
Maybe ratings. Maybe we rate all these things that we talk about. Ooh. Maybe we should go back through the podcast and be like, hey, we talked about this. It's here now. Like even developments. Like, hey, we talked about this back last year. We're here now. We're giving this, finishes are cool. We're giving this a solid 7.7 out of 10.
7 houses out of 10.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I would be down for that.
That's actually not bad. It's good. That's good. Just good follow-up content. Any probably not. That was a pretty quick one. No weigh-ins.
Nope.
Cool.
Probably not. Oh, what's up, Germ? He just joined.
Germs. Kick it off, brother. This one's a little scattered, yeah.
You want me to do this?
Yeah, I can do it.
You want me to do this?
Okay, I can do it. You want to do it?
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, if you live in Dublin, California, 500 new homes are coming soon. This is a mixed-use development in Dublin, which is in Alameda County. You may have seen our last clip where we talked about Emerald High School in Dublin. So Dublin just keeps on building, dude. It's one of those cities, I guess you can call it, because it's so big now, that has the space to keep doing that. So this is going to span 77 acres, featuring suburban housing, affordable apartments, and a commercial district with a public park. Dallas-based Landsea Homes acquired 500 home sites for $125 million from SCS Development. The project is going to be named Dublin Center. It's going to be in East Dublin.
So this coincides with, we talked about how Dublin was one of the fastest growing cities in, was it the Bay Area or California? I can't remember. So many people did not believe us, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they...
We got a ton of pushback.
But there's
on
also a lot of people that are just like, dude, just do a simple Google search. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. We love the
that's
engagement.
why social media is so fun. It's so fun.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
it's great. But this coincides with Dublin growing so fast. They need more housing. I mean, we need more housing everywhere, but it's good that they have seen this, right?
Yeah.
And are trying to get ahead of it by developing more homes, giving more places for people to live, because the city is growing at a very fast rate.
Yeah. So housing details: 500 homes, single-family detached homes, attached townhomes, various architectural styles, traditional and modern. Select floor plans include live-gen suites. This is super popular in the Tri-Valley area. One, because homes are very expensive, so you see a lot of multi-generational living, and a lot of first-floor bedrooms and open kitchenettes. So any of you that are looking to buy right now, just know, as Bay Area prices continue to grow, having a first floor bedroom and bathroom for in-laws, for guests, for grandmas, grandpas, whatever it is, especially ADUs and kitchenettes, those homes are going to do really well for resale and do really well value-wise.
Yeah, and just accessibility in general, right?
Yeah.
So my dad built his home 20-some odd years ago. He's diabetic. He thought ahead and was like, I can't have my main bedroom be on an upstairs level because stairs eventually for me are probably going to be very bad. So when they designed their home, everything was on the first floor.
Yeah.
So as he has grown older, he doesn't have to worry about those stairs. If he doesn't want to, he still can. But again, just the fact that all the things that Roland touched on, plus just the accessibility, is such a big resale factor. It's going to make your home value sustain itself and go up very, very well.
Yes. Love that. So let's get into community amenities. These are actually pretty cool. There's going to be a large community swim center and water park.
Ooh.
How sick is that, dude? Imagine just like, yeah, we're going to go hit the water park. We're going to take the golf cart down to the water park.
Like Waterworld Junior?
Yeah. Central gathering area, which is really common in almost all new developments now. They like have a lot smaller yards, and they're wanting to push people more towards community, which I think is kind of cool. It's like, get people to interact more. I mean, it's not fun to have a small yard, but like, I just think it makes sense. And us as a society kind of needs that more now.
Well, and if you don't have a big yard, that's okay if you have a communal place to go. I mean, we did. We hardly played in our backyard. We were always at a park or outside with our friends or people. We lived on a court area. So we were always in a communal space in some way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proximity to planned entertainment district: Grand Paseo Public Park, Emerald Glen Park, and Fallon Sports Park. Walking distance to several highly rated schools, and local walking and biking trails, including the Iron Horse Trail. This is pretty awesome because it's almost a very walkable community.
Well, is this kind of a like junior version of California Forever, like what they're trying to do on a massive scale out there?
I don't know. I really don't know. This is so early, but I will say that like Dublin and Tri-Valley, from what I see, their timelines for building are so much quicker than what I see others.
Well, because they're smaller. Right?
Yeah,
I feel like they're a lot more like attainable of timelines. They're not trying to build this gigantic oasis out in the middle, right? They're just adding, because 500 homes really isn't that big. It really isn't. That's like Water's End in Benicia.
Yeah.
Right? It's that sort of a size where it's nothing that they're going to get way over their heads, and it's something that they can actually complete and use. And so it's not just some pipe dream. It's not some far off thing that they're not going to be able to get to. So I think taking it in smaller bites like this and actually having things complete is a really big thing. Plus, it's just a positive thing in general. I mean, when your house is super dirty, a lot of the times you just don't even start because it's such an overwhelming task to do. But if you just think of We're going to start in one room and just do one room at a time. This is the same kind of concept where you take a small bite out of something large just to get it complete.
Yeah. If they have good success with this, then it's like, what can we do on a larger scale?
Right, exactly.
So construction begins this year. Sales are expected to start in late 2025, and pricing will be announced later. We'll keep you guys updated on that. I think that's all our topics today, if I'm not mistaken.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Bay Area Boys. We always appreciate you guys tuning in, engaging with us on the lives, on the YouTube, wherever you consume your Bay Area Boys content. We come out with episodes. We try to come out with episodes every couple of weeks. We're busy real estate agents, but we really do our best because we really do love this so much. We always appreciate you guys checking in. If there's anything on this video you have comments or thoughts about, or if there's something that you want us to talk about in the future, leave us a comment, shoot us a DM, however you want to engage with us. We would love to see you on that platform. We love you guys so much. Thank you as always, and we'll see you on the next episode.